Tell me why they sleeping on me, on me, oh. They say the early bird gon' get the worm. Feel like I'm stuck in line, waiting my turn. All of the L's I took are lessons I learned. Success, it gotta be earned. But tell me why they sleeping on me, on me, oh. Tell me why they sleeping on me, on me, oh. Tell me why they sleeping on me, on me, oh. Tell me why they sleeping on me, on me, oh. Tell me why they find me in the middle of the...
What up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk about whether or not it's a good idea for new CDL drivers to go over the road and gain experience, or is it okay for them to stay local and get a local trucking job? Which one makes more sense for new CDL drivers? I'm gonna let you guys know my thoughts, and as always, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Which one is the better option? Look, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, so here's my thoughts, man. Going over the road, I think is a great option. I definitely think that if you go over the road as a new CDL driver, mega carriers will put more focus on a lot of the nuances that comes with being a truck driver and a lot of the attention to detail, things that you need to know. I really feel like mega carriers will focus on those things. You'll also get to drive in different weather conditions, driving in different terrain and things like that, a lot of which you may not see going local. For example, going up and down mountains and things of that nature. 9 times out of 10, if you don't live in certain parts of the region, you're not gonna drive in those type of conditions. So going over the road, you'll definitely be able to experience some of those things. And at the end of the day, it'll just make you a better driver. For an inexperienced driver, someone fresh out of school, going local can be a challenge, right? You gotta deal with traffic, you gotta deal with driving in the city, different things like that. If you're driving a manual truck, 10 speed, those have its own challenges for a new CDL driver that hasn't had much driving time, right? You haven't been behind the wheel much, and now just to stick you into a truck, having to deal with that brings up another set of problems for you. So I definitely think staying local, delivering to some of the tight spots, particularly if you're going to be in the food service industry and becoming a food service delivery driver, some of the customers that we deliver to, some of the streets that you have to maneuver through, a lot of the traffic situations, different things of that nature, it can be a challenge for an inexperienced driver. And so it's not an easy task staying local. However, staying local obviously does has its benefits as well. Most people want to stay local because they want to be home every night and they don't want to be over the road for weeks at a time. And we'll get back to being over the road and some of the challenges and the cons, in my opinion, that comes with over the road. We'll touch on that in just a second. Can you succeed staying local as an inexperienced driver? Absolutely. I stayed local, fresh out of trucking school, got me a local gig. I did pretty good. Now I'm a regional delivery driver. I can say, man, it's not impossible. Alright, it's definitely still very possible to succeed and be very successful as a truck driver coming out of school. So if you're gonna stay local, essentially you're gonna be self-taught. So the more you drive the truck, the more comfortable you're gonna be behind the wheel. It's not like somebody's gonna be right there holding your hand, showing you how to do this and showing you how to do that. So just take your time, ask questions if you don't know something, and just take it one day at a time. Because if you're staying local, don't expect for a lot of these local trucking companies or whatever company that you decide to go with, don't expect them to really put a ton of focus in on showing you how to do a lot of the intricate things that comes with trucking, all right? I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's the difference, in my opinion, between local and going over the road. Getting back to over the road, some of the cons with going over the road for most people is just the fact that they don't want to be away from home for long periods of time. They don't want to be over the road for weeks at a time, especially if you have a family, kids, and things of that nature. Most people don't want to make that type of sacrifice to be gone, particularly when you can get a local trucking job. Being over the road, it's a very unique lifestyle. If you're not used to living out of a truck for the most parts, sleeping at truck stops, showering at truck stops, all of those type of things that comes with being an over-the-road truck driver, it's not really conducive to what a lot of people are used to living, all right? It's not. So that's the reality of it. It's not for everybody. And so when I see people in the comments say, look, go over the road, all new drivers should go over the road and get over the road experience. Listen, everybody's not in the same situation. Some people have attachments locally at home. Some people may have to care for family members. It's certain things that won't allow people to take that type of position to go over the road. So it's different factors involved that will keep somebody home and stay local. Going over the road is just not the solution for everybody. And to be honest with you, it doesn't have to be. You definitely can still have a successful career, staying local, getting a local trucking job, getting time behind the wheel, building your experience up. And then if you want to go over the road after that, you can. But new drivers out there, it's all up to you, man. Make the best decision that works for you and your situation. I think you could be successful going either route. It's all up to the individual. So for those of you that feel like you have to do one or the other, please don't feel like that. Go whatever route that you feel most comfortable with. Go whatever route that works best for you and your situation. And don't feel pressured to go one way when you know that that's really not the way you want to go. All right? Do what's best for you. You guys let me know in the comments. That's my position on it. I'm interested to hear what you got to say. Look, guys, until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care.